Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good. When I tell you I slept so good last night, my alarm went. My alarm went off this morning. No. All right. I had to get that extra 10 minutes of sleep, and baby, I needed it. Okay. But we're up and we're rolling. Headed into the office for a bit. Going to get to the auntie. You guys are all having a wonderful morning. And also, hopefully, you guys had a chance to catch our pop-in video from last night. Man, why would you pull out in front of me like that this morning? My Lord. Anywho, hopefully you guys had a chance to check out our pop-in video from last night. We had a good time, had some great topics. If you didn't get a chance to do that, please go over there, check that video out after this one, of course, and run those likes up for me if you don't mind. I really appreciate you. Thank you all for spending your morning with me this morning as well. Yes, I see y'all coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Of course, I cannot say individual good morning to everyone because we have to be safe and keep our eyes on the road. But good morning to all of you. I really appreciate you all. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for my mods being here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got some stuff to talk about. We got some people to talk about this morning, child. Lord, it's so much going on. It's always something going on in these damn YouTube streets where folks just can't act right. So we're going to talk about it a little bit this morning as well. Lord, y'all been sending me, my DMs were blowing up with different stuff that's going on. I was like, Lord, 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 Lord. Can we have a day without the drama, Lord? Jesus. We're going to talk about it though, okay? Good morning. I see y'all say good morning, Relly. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. All right, celebrity news is always first, and that's where we like to begin. All right, so Tampa Bay Rays star Wanda Franco is charged with sex trafficking after an investigation found that he paid a mother thousands of dollars to sleep with her daughter. What kind of shit is that? What kind of world do we live in where you can give a mother money in order to sleep with her underage child? He's been charged with that shit too. All right, it says Tuesday that the 23-year-old shortstop was charged with paying the 14-year-old's mom thousands of dollars to have a sexual relationship with her. So inappropriate. What's up with these mothers nowadays? Damn. No amount of money should be worth you making a decision to pass your daughter off to a grown-ass man to allow him to violate her repeatedly just so you can line your pockets. Let's continue. Now, they're saying that this arrangement lasted for 4 months and says that she's also been charged and remains on house arrest. She should be in jail. Fuck a house arrest. She should be in jail for making that decision because as a mother, you carry this child and it's your responsibility to protect that child from anything and anyone. And it's given that money is more important than your child. Sad. Now, it says that on Wednesday that authorities in the DR added additional charges to Franco's indictment, okay, at which they should have, nasty bastard, accusing the baseball player of illegal migrant smuggling and human trafficking. We hearing a lot about trafficking, people trafficking. Diddy got trafficking charges. R. Kelly had trafficking charges, and so many other people are having trafficking charges. The Dream, producer The Dream, he was also is being charged with trafficking as well. I don't understand what these people are doing. Like, you cannot force somebody into doing something that they don't want to do. All right, you just can't do it. There are charges behind that, and obviously his ass gonna be charged too. Let's continue. Now, Franco was initially arrested in January of 2024 in the DR. Said that Franco is placed on administrative leave from the Rays. Okay, says and of course he is awaiting his indictment. Okay, but he's in a lot of trouble. These damn mothers need to step it up and stop allowing your need for money and materialistic things to cloud your judgment in terms of being a mother. I said it, I'll say it again. It's your job as a mother to protect your child, especially your daughters. You do not want your daughter to see that you only value lining your pockets and becoming rich and having materialistic things over her safety. She will never respect her mother again behind that. And I hope she gets the necessary therapy that she needs. And I hope that mother spends some time in jail behind that, because that's some bullshit, okay? That's some bullshit. I would never speak to my mother again if she did some shit like that to me. Never, ever. Never. I wouldn't want to look at her. I wouldn't want to be around her. I would not have anything to say to her if she did some shit like that to me for 4 months. And I know people say, oh, time by somebody against your will, period. I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, my heart goes out to her for that, because that had to be disgusting that your mama would pass you off to a grown-ass man. Moving on, child. Ugh. Jonathan Majors got stopped by TMZ yesterday, and they were asking him if he and Megan are ready to be married and take that next step. Jonathan says yes, of course. He says, and they're ready to actually start a family as well. He says that, and he says, I love her so much. I was like, this happened suddenly, because before you wanted a little snow bunny or two. And now that you got Megan, child, it's like he's just a completely different person. He on stage crying, getting awards, and he out dancing and river dancing and shit. Like, he's doing a whole lot here since he met old Megan. Megan has changed his life, I guess, out here. I mean, that both families, his family and Megan's family, honey, are all on board with he and Megan taking things to the next level, meaning getting married and having kids. So, I don't know. I gotta admit, though, I ain't never think that their relationship was really authentic. I thought that it was really for a publicity stunt after that whole situation between him and that white girl, Grace Jabbar. I ain't gonna lie, I really thought that's what it was. I thought she was trying to save his image after it was said and alleged that he put hands on that white chick child up over there. And yeah, that's what I thought. But it's looking like maybe it might be something to it. We'll see, child. But he did say he's ready to take that next step and go ahead and propose to her and marry her. And they have also been talking about having kids. So we'll see what it's giving, child. If they do prayers, I hope he don't be putting his hands on her. I hope he don't do that, child. Because listen, whatever's in you will come out. If he did it to the white girl, just because you black don't mean it can't happen to you. So keep your eyes open, honey, and look for signs of his crazy. All right, we already saw his ass was acting when Michael Ealy went up in there and was hugging you. He ain't like that shit. So he has a jealous streak. So you got to watch that. Because some people will react when they have that jealous streak up on them. All right, let's move on, though. Talk a little bit about Sonny Minks this morning. Sonny Mink exposes Martel for his house. Y'all remember the house that, the one I showed you guys that Martel is trying to rent and or sell. Y'all remember the episode where Sonny and Moses went to the house to go see the house to see if they could possibly rent that house. Sonny calls the house very, very small and says that the garage is bigger than the house, at which we all saw and or said, Martel, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Hence the reason you don't have your builder's license, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. All right? How the garage bigger than the house? That's weird. Weird. What the fuck were you trying to park in there? A bus? Is that a house meant to park a bus in there? You trying to park a school bus inside the damn garage, Martel? Is that why you built it long like that? Child. Martel is building houses with garages for school buses out here, apparently, girl. All right, so this says that Martel, the non-builder, built the house, and of course he cannot rent or sell it. Nobody still rented or built or about that house, you guys, specifically because he's asking for too much. All right, in the high 300,000s. They're saying the neighborhood that the house is in is not a great neighborhood as well. So the amount of money that you're asking, plus the type of neighborhood, the neighborhood is kind of run down. And yeah, nobody's doing that, Martel. I'm sorry. So you might be stuck like Chuck. Won't you move your ass up in there? I said it the other day. How the hell you out here trying to rent and sell a house and you don't have a permanent place to stay? That's stupid as hell. Move your ass up in there. Move your ass up in there so that you can have a place to stay. That's the same house that he got them damn fake ass quick deeds from Belinda to build that property. And I think he might have had his homeboy who he was working under his license to kind of help him do it. But most of that work probably came from Martel because of the way, the structure of the house. And Sonny really said that the house ain't it. It ain't it. She and Moses are looking to have a family, and you know, they need space. So that little place, child, where they gonna put the kids in the fucking garage? Like where? The house is really small, and that would not have worked for her and Moses, she said. So, child, bye. So she said that they passed on the house. They passed on that house, okay? And so many other people passed on that house. And they're going to pass by that damn house, too. Because ain't anybody be staying there. But she also reveals, Sunny also reveals that she believed that Martel is still on the show, despite people trying to get him off the show. Of course, y'all know they've had so many things that they've tried to do to get him off this damn show. She's saying that she believes that Martel still may have his hands in some type of producing. He may, because I was hearing that they stripped him from his producer or credits or something like that. She's saying that he may still have access to being a producer of some sort for Love and Marriage Huntsville, because he used to when he and Mel were married. When he and Mel were married, he still had like his producer credits or whatever for the show. And I was hearing that he was stripped from it. So apparently he may still be dibbling and dabbling up in the production of Love and Marriage Huntsville at some point in time, because I'm hearing like Destiny and everybody else saying that Martel helped them get on the show, versus her giving that credit to Mel. So she may be alluding to the fact that Martel did have some kind of pull in terms of production or something like that, in terms of why he is not being let go from the show. She says that they will not remove Martel based on his real life drama, because production priorities ratings on the show, meaning that, hey, as long as ratings are good, they don't care about the outside noise. They don't care that he's a trash ass daddy. They don't is abusing his children. They don't care that he's in and out of court for this, and this. They don't care. They're going to allow him to stay on this damn show and do what he is doing, even though he doesn't have a storyline and he's piggybacking off everybody else. It's weird. Why is everybody blowing their horn? Y'all road raging this morning, child. My God. But yeah, so that's what it is. So that's why Martel is not off this damn show. It's weird. Carlos is behind a lot of that, and I just know it. Carlos behind a lot of it, and it's so weird. I was watching a little clip of their Messy Mondays with he and Heavenly, and Carlos was alluding to the fact that he was talking about Trish and Trish's husband, okay, Marquez, and was saying that Marquez is wrong for not applauding Ken for being such a great dad. Says that he's not over there spanking the kids and he's not over there doing that, so that makes Ken a great guy. So what do you think about Martel, who is over there spanking his kids against court order and all of this? See, I have not heard him speak on that at all. But Carlos is quick to jump on other people's situations, and he can give some type of, insight to how he feels other people should be and who they think or who he thinks is this trash ass individual. Now, when this situation went down between Mel and Martel with their kids, he had nothing to say. He didn't say, oh, Mel is right to do what she's doing. Martel, that's wrong for him to continue to be spanking the kids. But then you hop on Messy Mondays and says that Marquez needs to thank Trish for making the best decision of having Ken in her kid's life, because he's a great father figure. He don't put his hands on the kids and he don't be spanking them and mistreating them. But Martel does that to his own kids, and you've yet to address that. It's weird. It's weird how he has heat for certain people, but he don't address shit that Martel does. Martel can do any just crazy, rude, anything that he just does. And and Carlos will not address that shit. He will not. He will not. He says nothing about, and all the Messy Mondays that I've heard, he's not mentioned anything negative about Martel, Mel and Martel's case, none of that, and all the stuff that Mel is dealing with Martel off screen, except for the fact that, of course, they can't film together, in which we know that. But you didn't elaborate on as to why they can't film together, Carlos, because Martel. That is why. I think he's more so upset that Melody took some legal boundaries against Martel to keep the two of them from filming. I think he's upset about that, because when the two of them are seen on screen, I think the ratings are a little bit higher, and I think Carlos blames Melody and is more so upset with Melody for taking the legal ramifications that she felt she needed to take with Martel. Meanwhile, it kind of stings Carlos because they can't be seen together on screen, and that's what he wants. He's been trying to have the two of them film, like he wanted her to go and film at Stormy's party, knowing that Martel was going to be there. He tried to trick her into being there and filming, and Melody was like, no, I won't film. So he's been steady trying to get Mel to film with Martel to get those ratings up, but she will not do it. And now that she's gone and had the courts intervene to say, no, the two of them can't be in the same space, I think that pisses Carlos off, because that kind of detonates his plan to have the two of them film again, because he wants Mel and Martel to be back like they used to be, back like season 1, and that shit will never be. It will never be. They will never be back in that space again. She don't want to see him, know him, film with him, none of that. None of that. You're gonna have to just accept it, Carlos. And you keep trying to bring other people on the show to kind of rewrite that narrative that Mel and Martel used to have. You won't get it. Trish and Marquez, their storyline is not strong enough. Nobody cares about them. Nobody wants to really see them. Their storyline is not strong enough. You bringing all Martel's side chicks on the show, we don't want to see that shit. We already knew he was a whole prior. Seasons ago. That's only making him look worse. So now you're trying to make him look like this, you know, I don't know. You're trying to make him look like this chauvinistic guy, maybe. I don't know. This guy to where all the women are just falling at his feet. So now that's the, you know, that's how you want him to be seen now. Since he and Mel aren't together and Mel won't go back to him, now you want to make it seem like all the women are just following him and all the women want him and that he's smashing all these women. Which is only really just making everybody what he really was when he was with Mel. He was a whole 304 out here. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. You want everybody to look at him as being this Mac Daddy, and that's just not the case. Martel is a clown. He is. He's a clown. It don't matter how you slice it. He's still going to be a clown. So let's move on, child. It's a hot damn mess. It's a hot... Just remove him. I get it. He needs a check. I get it. That's your friend. I get it. He got a lot of stuff on you, Carlos, but this ain't it, sir. I mean, look at the ratings. Love Marriage Huntsville ratings are only 269. We're going to get into that, okay? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But coming soon, let's go ahead and announce this because I saw this last night. We've been talking about Nelly and Ashanti, you guys. This may be a good thing and it may be because we know how reality TV show does with marriages and families sometimes. But I'm just getting this in that Nelly and Ashanti are filming their own reality show, you guys. They will be having their own reality show coming out. The show will revolve around the couple's relationship, their marriage, their careers, you know, their music and their love for one another. And you know, Ashanti is expecting a baby, so I'm not sure if they're waiting on her to deliver the baby or whatever, or if that's going to be actually shown on their reality show, her delivering her baby. I don't know if they're going to get that up close and personal. But they do have a reality show coming. They did not release a date as of yet, but they did release the fact that they will have a reality show coming soon, okay? So that might be a great watch. I will definitely be watching because I do like the two of them, and I think their story will be interesting because a lot of people were happy to see the two of them get back together. So some fans were believing that reality TV show may be a towards them, because y'all know how it is towards marriages. When people take their marriage on the big screen, sometimes it can be a curse, and that's how a lot of divorces and stuff happen. But we'll see. The two of them seem solid. He seems like he loves her a lot. They do have this new baby coming, so I would definitely be watching. A lot of people saying they need to steer away from a reality show and just live their life off screen. I don't know. We'll see. Once I get the dates in terms of when this will be airing and what network it will be airing on, I will definitely come back and give you guys an update on that, okay? Yes, will y'all be watching? Somebody said you don't think that's a good idea for Nelly and Ashanti. I'm gonna be watching though. Nevertheless, I'll watch. I'll definitely watch. That'll be a good watch. I'll be happy to see how they live their lives on and off screen. So that'll be interesting. We'll see. All right, so shout out to Melody Sheree, honey, for hitting the 2 million likes. Okay, the 2 million likes mark on TikTok on yesterday. She's climbing. She's doing well on TikTok. Okay. Melody, of course, was over there dancing, honey, selling her products, promoting, and even had time to read somebody down. I was like, uh-oh. Y'all know Melody says she ain't sitting quiet no more. She ain't about to sit back and just let people be pop, and then she don't pop back. So she had some time to be reading the people's down. Somebody came for her, and she had to call them out. Y'all might have heard about it. You might have heard about it. This person be over there on AL's channel, honey, Maritha Gray. Let's talk about it, honey. Mel read Maritha Gray's ass down. Maritha hopped up in Mel's comments and told her, girl gone or girl bye, some crazy. Girl stop. I said the correct term is girl bye. Now, I know you're a little older in age, girl, but if you're going to be speaking that slang, you got to speak it correct. Don't be up there talking about girl stop. It's girl bye, okay? Girl, bye. Not girl, stop, okay? Melody was going on, promoting her product, talking about her product. Melody always talk about, like, biblical stuff. She was throwing in some scriptures about how she had a dream about some stuff and how God was dealing with her. So Maritha hopped her ass on there and hopped in the comments and was telling Mel, girl, stop, and just saying little derogatory things towards Mel. So Mel had to read her ass down, and Mel rebuked her and told her, not today, Satan, okay? Melody told her that she probably only has about 20 more years of life left, because y'all know Maritha is an older woman, okay? But why do people choose to be jumping on other people? If you don't like a person, why are you hopping on that person's comments to be trolling that person and making negative comments? Like, there's so many other places or so many other things that you could be doing. That's what I was talking about yesterday. When you're not busy enough, this is the type of bullshit that you be on. For real. This is the type of bullshit you be on. And it's weird to me to see women always feeling like they have to attack other women on behalf of a man, if we can say that. Now, if you want to be over there following AL, that's on you. But it's weird to me how you can sit up under a man who trolls and or bullies other women and you co-sign that. That's not cool. It shows the type of woman that you are, if we can call you that. Because real women don't be on that bullshit. And it gives that you're the type of woman that if your child were to tell you that a man did something to them, that you would take the man's side over your daughter. That's what it gives. Because I don't know a woman right mind that would sit under a man who talk about other women and call other women bitches and whores and all this other stuff, and you sit over there and applaud it and agree with it. I don't agree with that bullshit. I just do not. I don't know if it's the drugs that you used to be on, baby. I don't know what it is. I'm just be 100 this morning. I ain't even want to have to even read you down like that this morning. I mean, and I'm hearing that you was over there on Queen Sheba's channel and trying to call her a bitch and stuff, and Queen Sheba had to air you out as well. Like, enough is enough. The bullshit continues. Like, y'all need to grow the fuck up and stop being so anal towards people. If you don't like a person, stop fucking with them. For real. If you don't like a person, find you something else to do and do what you do. Focus on your children, focus on your business, focus on your life. Melody ain't bothering you hopping on TikTok trying to sell her product. Maybe you should be trying to sell something. It's so crazy that women, real women, that are mothers, that call themselves business women, sit under some mess like that day after day after day after day, listening to a dude who don't even like fucking women. Let's just be 100. Because, Maritha, you used to be over here on my fucking channel in my comments commenting. Trying to applaud me for shit I was saying. At one point, you loved the hell out of Caramel. But as soon as you saw that I wasn't putting up with AL bullshit and I had to go off on his ass, what you do? You flew your ass up over there like a drunk ass bird and was talking shit over there when he decided he wanted to respond. And I let his ass know, you already know what it is with me, nigga. You already know what it is. You done had enough conversations with me when I did fuck with you. You know what it is over here. So you might want to tread real lightly when you come for me. And that's by no means no threat, but it is a motherfucking promise. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't fuck with me on that. And Maritha, stay your ass from up over here too, because you full of negativity. You full of negativity. I told y'all last night, I cut off people that I feel be on that negative bullshit because I don't live my life that way. And when I see you steering off into that type of beaten path, go. I gotta cut you. I gotta cut you. Motherfuckers out here releasing conversations and shit that's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. Grow up. Grow up. You skip from channel to channel being messy as hell, looking for dirt, looking for mess to include yourself to be in. How old are you, Maritha? How old are you, Maritha, with your drunk ass? Damn. People get on my nerves. How old are you? You got grown children. And you arguing. I said the same shit about Wanda. How you get on the internet and argue with women that's the same age as your children? You ain't got shit to do with your life. Take your ass back to rehab something to figure out why the fuck you are the way you are. I ain't even want to go there. And no, I'm not making fun of the fact that she used to be on the drugs. I ain't even making fun of that shit. I'm just saying, you act like your ass is back on that shit again. That's what you act like. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Stop co-signing bullshit. You sitting in hearing negativity and you just sitting over there clapping and applauding that shit like it's just... And then you hop on there and you want to talk about God. God does not reside in that type of behavior. God is not a God of confusion. And you are very much so confused to sit under somebody that's negative, that call women derogatory names. When you're a woman, your time is coming. Because if he did it to Melody, he will do the same shit to you. Wait till you don't agree with his ass to see what happens. Wait until you stop agreeing with him and stop applauding him for that bullshit that be going on over there, and watch what he do to you. The same thing. Because he used to be on Melody's lives as well, applauding her, hey Mel, hey Mel. And as soon as she stopped fooling with him and cut him off and exposed him, what happened? Every fucking video, Melody this, Melody that, Melody. Nigga done made a whole song, Melody. It's stupid as hell. Like, get over it. If a person decides they don't want to fool with you no more, that's their choice. Make better decisions. I mean, shit. Don't sit over there and apply that and then hopping on other people's channels and calling people bitches and telling people girl stop and girl bye. No, you bye. Get your ass, fly your ass on back to where you came from. Fly where you came from. And please don't come over here, because you're not welcome. You're not welcome. I don't do that negativity over here. Period. At all. You're going to get a good read down if you do it. And I promise you, I'm not going to hold my tongue. And that video might not be monetized, and I probably won't even fucking care. And I'm not even going to edit the video after that. I'm going to fly off and I'm going to snap on your ass. That's what I'm going to do. So don't come over here on that bullshit. And I'm just saying it right now. You knew your ass hauled out when you hopped in them comments. So you didn't care then. Don't fucking care now. That's just what it is. You're going to get 8 down if you do it. You're going to get 8 down. You and that green gold tooth that you got in the front of your damn mouth. You and that gold tooth. I'm going to read you from that gold tooth all the way down to them fucked up toes if you do it. All right? But shout out to Mel. Shout out to Mel. Yeah, Queen Sheba did read her ass down, and that's what she get. You learn to stop bothering people. When somebody not bothering you, you open the door to get read down and embarrassed. Stop that shit. Leave people alone. You open that door. Now your drunk ass sitting over there looking stupid. They said she over there not quoting Bible scriptures. Sit your ass down, girl. Sit down. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You can't be telling people girl by calling somebody a bitch, then want to be talking about the Lord. It's giving fake vibes. You so low vibrational. Grow up. Low vibrational. You're a hater. Grow your ass up. You and your friend over there. Sick of y'all asses. Every time I turn around, I'm always hearing negative bullshit about that mess over there. Y'all need to grow. Comes a point in time where you have to make a decision. I told y'all last night, I'm quick to cut a nigga off. My cutoff game is good. It's sweet. It's swift. When I see it, you gotta go. When I saw that shit, when he was doing that shit with Mel, I said, nah. As a woman, I can't sit back and co-sign that bullshit. As a woman. As a woman. You don't have no respect for women. But women, the majority of the people that's over there, that sit under him, talking derogatory towards women, talking under women's clothes, talking just shit, and y'all sit over there, yes, yes, yes. Y'all some crazy hoes over there. And I said it. I don't give a hot damn who get mad. Crazy assholes over there. Y'all need some shock therapy to figure out why y'all so damn emotionally needy. Y'all need a man or something over there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But y'all niggas got some Stockholm syndrome to sit up under that bullshit. Y'all do. Grow up. Let's move on though. Let's move on. We got some folks cutting up in the chat. I see some Mars, y'all own it today. Y'all own it. Y'all are on it. And thank y'all for the good work that you're doing. All right. Because I know it's going to be some trolls up in here. Know it's going to be some trolls. All right, so let's continue. RFK Jr.'s son leaks a video, you guys, of RFK Jr.'s private conversation with Trump, y'all. I saw this last night. One day after Trump was allegedly pow-powed, all right? Now it says on the call that Trump spewed unhinged conspiracy theories about some vaccines, all right? Y'all know he didn't do a damn thing when COVID and all that mess was out. He kind of sat on his hands, and millions of people actually lost their lives when all he had to do was go ahead and get these damn vaccines out so these people could be saved, all right? A lot of people lost their lives behind COVID, and during the time Trump's ass was in office. All right, so they're saying, and it appears that he has promised him a job in his administration. So how you doing some shit like that? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So Trump, they said Trump had time to call RFK, but he didn't have time to call that widow of the man who was unalived at his little cult rally. He didn't have time to do that shit, but you had time to be calling Mr. RFJK, or what's the man's name? RFK Jr.'s rather, phone. Be trying to promise him a job on his administration if he do this or if he do that. There you go, trying to coerce people into doing things and promising them a job on his administration. Your ass probably not even gonna get in office. Hopefully, some of these damn charges that's against you, that your ass will be in prison soon. That's what we hope. Now you running around here trying to promote where your damn ear. He walking around with this big ass band-aid on his ear trying to show people, talking about his ear, half his ear got pow-powed off. It's given that you want sympathy. You want sympathy votes now, Trump. We see you. We see you. You're looking for sympathy votes. You want people to feel sorry for you and run to the polls in November and vote because of what you went through. You still a trash-ass individual. I said it. One thing Trump is going to always do is commit another crime. And they're going to keep letting his ass get away with it, unfortunately. You already plotting. You already plotting. Fucking Trump. Really? Ugh. Already plotting. Now your ass caught on a whole video phone call where you recorded on there promising somebody, trying to bribe. That's what that is, bribery. You trying to bribe somebody and give them a job when your ass ain't even got a job yet. But let's continue. Hardrict, okay? Y'all know who he is. He plays Ghost on Power, or played Ghost on Power. All right? He's speaking out on how he feels 50 Cent didn't value him as a main cast member. Now, we kind of touched on this before, but there's some new developments that I want to talk about, okay? Now, he even reveals that 50 Cent paid him $150,000 per episode, you guys, when he was on. Finding out that now 50 has turned around and is paying Mary J. Blige, who plays the role Monet on one of his other shows, $400,000 per episode. So he feels a way about that. The guy, Hardrict, is upset. The guy that played Ghost, okay, is upset, saying he thought 50 Cent was his man. He feels that 50 didn't do him right. And he says that 50 only paid him $150K and then turned around and paid Mary J. Blige, who is like this new actress, just because she's an R&B singer. He said, hey, I've been acting for years. Like, my acting resume is long. You pay her $400K per episode and only pay me $150K. So he's upset about that. He's exposing 50 for that. All right. He also reveals in an interview that 50 didn't keep it 100 with him about the direction of his role. I kind of hinted on this before too. On Power, after killing him off the show and putting him out of work, because he says that he was promised that the show would take a certain direction, but 50 decided to change the narrative and the script of the show, which killed him off the show, and that's something that blindsided him. So not only was his money cut, but he was also cut from the show without having like any roles. But I told you guys before, I was reading somewhere on another publication where they were saying that Ghost may not really be unalived. So I think he might want to stop doing interviews, because you don't want to rub 50 the wrong way to where he may not bring you back to the show, because you are like the main cast member of the show Power. So if he decides to replace you, which I hope he doesn't, I think he's feeling a little bitter because his money was cut, and then to see Mary J. Blige come in there, who's this R&B singer, who's getting into this, you know, getting her feet wet into the different acting roles, for her to get that much more money than him, $400K over $100K, $150K, he's feeling the way about that. And if I was an actor, I would feel the way about that too. If I put my time in and I proved myself and I get a role, and somebody who's just coming in the gate and just starting to, you know, do acting roles gets $400,000 and I only get $150K, I'm gonna feel a way about that too. So I get it. but you kind of want to tread lightly on how you express how you feel about it, because 50, the way his petty is set up, you don't want him to try to blackball you and or try to keep you from getting other roles and or not hire you again, because he's always getting new shows. So that money in your pocket, you don't want to set yourself up to where you be like Monique out here in the industry, to where nobody want to touch you because you're doing a lot of interviews and you're talking about the very person who helped put money in your pocket. $150K an episode, that's good money. And I get it, you want that $400K, but you got to tread lightly in terms of how you express your feelings on how 50 did that, because 50 is petty as hell. He's so petty. He's so petty, and he's, like I said, he has some more new shows coming out. All of his shows, and I told you guys before, will be eventually leaving from Stars, going over to his G-Unit Studios, which we all know is in Louisiana now. So he's trying to transition all of those over. You may get a role on BMF or something. Like, don't stick your own foot up your ass trying to expose 50, because you may not get no more work if you do that. So chill out, because I do want to see you back on the screen again. All right, I do, but the rate you're going, I don't know, sir. I don't know. All right, let's move on though, because you pissed about it. Fans are asking back on Cory Hardrict. Let's get into some development I ran into, child. Now, Tia Mowry says, honey, that being married to Cory Hardrict was like a curriculum that she graduated from. I said, what? She said that in an interview, y'all. A curriculum that she graduated from, being married to him. Now, she had already put out there that he wasn't really working like that during the time that they were married. She was kind of taking up the slack of most of everything going on. They kind of grew apart. They were married for a long time. They were together for a long time as well, too. All right? So people were kind of saying that Tia was like on a bashing streak with her interviews about Cory, while Cory was kind of like sitting on mute and then when he did do interviews, he was praising Tia and saying that he loved her and that he missed his family and that he would cry himself to sleep thinking about the divorce between he and Tia, because he didn't do it, but Tia did. Okay. Now, but she let him go because he wasn't working it. I guess she felt like he just wasn't stayed and kind of get to where he was going. But I said last night, I'm just on that. But they're married, they got children. I don't know. That situation is it's a catch-22 with that for me. I don't know. Now Tia, you guys, Tia is on this tour of saying that since she divorced Cory, that her dating life has become very hard. Like she really can't find nobody. And now she's considering, did she make the right decision to divorce Cory? All right. And I said, I bet you are reconsidering that shit, given what they're saying that he is now getting paid now. His money is starting to look a little bit better. And she might be thinking about maybe spending the block on this situation with Cory, because she's saying that, with her trying to be out here dating, that most people know who she is and they know she got a bag. So it's kind of hard to find somebody who really love her for her and not for what she has and trying to take what she has. Okay. So now Cory's been out here doing a few dates. Like he went on a few dates with like Nia Long and a few other people him with. So I don't know. Maybe he might spin the block, because he did say in an interview recently that he's still in love with Tia and that he moved 5 minutes down the street from her to where he see his kids and Tia like almost every day. So I don't know. If I divorce somebody, I don't want to live 5 minutes down the street from you. I just don't want to live 5 minutes down the street. I just don't. I feel like you need to go on your way, live your life, do you, and let me do me. You don't need to be sitting down the street from me 5 minutes. Because if I got new buddy cuz coming through, I don't need you over there trying to be all in my damn business. And if I'm trying to move on with my life, okay. Now they're saying that Cory has bounced back with his new role in his new Tyler Perry movie, you guys. Check this out. They're saying that he is getting paid $75 million, you guys. That's what is rumored. They're saying that Cory's net worth now is up to $75 million. That's what they're saying, that he got paid $75 million. And says that Cory is saying now that Tia has actually been wanting to spend more time with him, y'all. I said, I bet you she is wanting to spend. Now, she got her own money, granted. Tia got her own money. She also has her own little TikTok thing that she does, like her little cooking show and all that. So she's doing her thing. She got her little Tia and Tamara money that she's still getting as well, because I think their show is syndicated. So she's still getting money from that. She has her own businesses and stuff. But she's kind of rethinking this thing with Cory. because he's starting to make money now, and he's becoming this hot commodity now thanks to Tyler Perry getting him back out there in the acting world. So he's saying that Tia is actually wanting to spend more time with him, that she's calling him more, and that they're actually kicking it more. So they may be trying to get back together, guys. I don't know. This is according to Cory. Maybe she can come on back and get you out that hot ass velour suit we saw you in with them damn church shoes. Cause you know sometimes it matters, honey. When you have a good woman gonna show you how to dress and all that, like Mel did with Martel. Maybe he just lost his way. He wasn't dressing like that when he was with Tia. He like just like Martel wasn't wearing all that he was wearing when he was with Mel. It makes a difference when you have a good woman. A good woman to have you looking good out here, have your teeth fixed, have your hair looking nice, have dressing nice. So I don't know if he kind of lost his touch after the divorce, but people are saying that the two of them are kind of hanging out. He's saying that Tia is starting to call him more and wanting to hang out with them more. Of course, he did also, and Tia also made it known that they do spend holidays together, like Christmas and stuff like that. They're saying for the kids, but the pictures that I saw, the last pictures I saw of them, like they were hugged up like they were still married, and she had a hand on his leg in the pictures. I was like, okay, y'all divorced, or y'all divorced or no? I mean, she sitting there, and he was sitting close up to her, and then he had his arm like behind her, like he was trying to hug her or something. But she had her hand on his leg. I was like, okay, what's going on? Y'all gonna put the kids to bed later, and y'all gonna have y'all little time? But that was just given. That's what it gave me. I don't know. But I'm all for people reconciling if they can reconcile, if the situation wasn't like abusive or something like that. Maybe sometimes people just grow apart, and you know they say absence do make the heart grow fonder. So maybe they can figure their way. They'll figure things out and find their way back to each other. I don't know. I don't oppose their relationship, but maybe it's something that she just kind of see in him, or that she misses. And obviously he misses her if he's crying himself to sleep at night and he's saying he misses his family. I don't know. So it's weird. It's weird. But people are saying that Cory, child, he's doing much better now, and that she let Cory go too soon versus seeing the greatness in him and supporting him while he was kind of down and out trying to get his foot back in Hollywood like that. So Tyler Perry might have initiated their reconciliation. I don't know. Because Tia, honey, is picking up that phone and calling Cory back. She want that old thing back, child. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's move on. Netta and Charles, child. Netta and Charles. Y'all know who Netta and Charles is, honey. Them two clowns. They want to be famous so bad. They have been exposed, you guys. They have been exposed. And one of the people that exposed them is their manager, Carlos, okay? He exposed that their relationship is not real, and they're not really married. There is no marriage certificate anywhere on the these two clowns. They've been running around telling people that they're married. They had some type of ceremony, but they're not legally married. And they did that because they are trying to chase fame, and they want to be famous. So they're trying to do this thing together. And they're trying to, I guess, have this persona that they're these two married couples, which y'all know Netta is also a man. And so, of course, it's Charles, a slow man to that. Ever since he punched that shed, I said, yes, sir, your marbles are gone. But they're saying that Miss Netta, honey, and Charles are exposed for their fake marriage. And it says it's all for show. And like I said, no marriage license was found on either of them. And they concocted a plan to be together, to become famous together. And Charles, they're saying, is out here on his gay for pay bullshit. I'm going to say it again. Charles is out here on his gay for pay bullshiggity. Okay? Now, Charles, of course, who reportedly, prior to him hooking up with this whole Netta bullshit, says that he openly likes women and that he was actively dating a woman prior to his relationship with Netta. So he is not really gay. He may be bi, but he is not gay. All right. He does like women. And anytime he's in the room with women, he's eyeing those women, and he's kind of like flirtatious, and it bothers Netta because she knows, well, Netta knows that Charles actually does like women, that he's not really into her like other people, or like she may think and or try to allude that he is, okay? There was a video out there where Netta and Charles were at some little function, and Charles was like looking at the women that, you know, looking at them up and down and like kind of giving them flirtatious eyes, and Netta got upset about that and snapped on him. He was in a full-fledged relationship, hugged up in the bed with some woman prior to being with Netta. So he actually likes women. He's not into Netta like that. And anytime that Netta be trying to be on him and hanging on him and trying to kiss him and stuff, Charles be like backing up, like he don't want Netta to kiss him, like he don't want Netta to touch him, which I wouldn't either. Y'all saw Netta's face, like, damn. Not to be trying to read you down, Netta, but girl, He's not attracted to her, but I think he's holding on to the fact that at some point in time they're going to be famous, and he's trying to ride that out. And I think he's going to stop fooling with Netta once they actually hit and become famous like they're trying to be. That's what I think. All right. But Charles actually like women, and that's already been exposed. Charles was in a full-fledged relationship with a girl, and Netta was in a relationship with a man, you guys, prior to Charles. That man actually died from some type of ailment we're hearing. I don't think it was the 3-letter word, but it was something else that this person passed away from. Netta was in a relationship with this man for a long time before Charles. So Netta actually does like men, but said that she's not gay and that she doesn't wish to be a woman, which is weird because you dress like a woman. I don't understand the two of them. I just don't. It's given that it's all for show. That's what it's giving. And I don't know what it is with the two of them. I don't know what it is. They funny as hell, but to me, I just feel like it's something weird about the two of them. It's something weird about the two of them. I can't get with it, child. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me badge in this gate. Oh, this sun is sunning today, Lord. Sun is sunning, Lord. Oh, child. But yeah, Charles has already said too in the video that he is not gay, which is why people are saying that the situation between he and Netta that is fake. That they are just actually doing this for attention and for clout and to be famous. So if you don't like men, it's weird that you're seen like giving kisses to a man and that you are actually living with a man and doing all of that. It's weird. It's giving weird vibes. So I don't know. They got exposed though for lying about their relationship and the fact that they were married, because it said that the two of them are not legally married. They just had some type of, little ceremony or whatever. And the ceremony was a hot ass mess, because I kind of saw the video online too. I was like, what the hell is this? Netta looked a whole damn mess. A hot damn mess, child. Oh, child. All right. All right, so let's get my last topic and then we're going to get out of here. All right. All right, so shout out to Queen Sheba. Shout out to Queen Sheba. Let me take my glasses off so y'all can see. All right, so shout out to Queen Sheba. If you did not get to check out her video last night, please check that out, because this was sent to me. I said, okay, I'm just going to hit it and quit it with this topic. She did reveal some very eye-opening stuff about AL. She revealed that AL has doxed her once again, and that he also revealed her medical records. And she also says that he also doxed her autistic brother as well. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, y'all. Does he not realize that doxing is against the law? Doxing is against the law. So Queen Sheba reveals that AL, okay, which is Anthony Lofty's, doxed her medical records, and she says that that he also revealed something about her autistic brother. Why is he coming for her so hard? I don't understand what his hard on is for Queen Sheba. It's weird. I just said it just now when we were talking about Maritha, how he is just so disrespectful towards women. He also was calling Queen Sheba a bitch as well. I don't understand it. But these people continue to follow him and continue to applaud this negative behavior that he continues to exude, and it's crazy. I don't understand what he needs with that information and why he keeps doxing her, trying to find out who she is. He was also revealing that she couldn't have kids. That's none of your business. That's why are you even touching that? Why are you even coming for her? This is a married woman who does not check for you and or talk about you. But it's the same mess like he's trying to do to Mel, that he's now also coming after Queen Sheba. And I'm not understanding why. Maybe because she is such a huge supporter of Mel. I'm not sure. But for him, it's like he's on this demon time to where he is doxing her and coming for her. She may need to kind of step it up and get some type of legal stuff in play as it relates to him. Maybe restraining order, maybe some legal documents filed, so that this mess can stop. Because this is like the second time that I've heard that he's come for her and doxed her and tried to reveal personal information about her. They already tried to do something with her account whenever she tried to buy something with Stormy, where they were trying to release her information with her account information. That shit was weird. I don't know what it is. I'm going to finish watching the video today while I'm working. But shout out to Queen Sheba. Prayers to you, ma'am. And I'm sorry you having to deal with this, because that has to be very irritating that you keep having to deal with the likes of someone like that. He's crazy. I don't understand why and what his intentions are for him to do that. She might need to go ahead and file a lawsuit and maybe sue his ass or something like that to make him stop doing that, because that's weird. But my thing is, if you wake up every morning with that type of obsession or agenda to expose someone and destroy their lives like that, it reveals that you actually have no divine purpose in life. It's giving jealousy. It's giving that you don't have shit going on in your own life if you have that much time and attention to be focused on someone else and what they're doing and trying to destroy them. And we talked about that last night in my live. So it's weird. Prayers to her on that. Somebody said he needs to go to jail. Yeah, I mean, if you're doxing people and putting out their personal information, something legally needs to happen. Something legally does need to happen. So, and I know she be on it because Queen Sheba be on her shit over there. So prayers to her. Restraining order is a great thing, a great way to start, because if a person would go that far, ain't no telling what else he would do. I don't put it past the person. And I would definitely be on that too. I would definitely be filing a restraining order if somebody did that to me, and definitely taking legal steps as well, because you just never know. You just never know what a person will do and how far they will go. But shout out to Queen Sheba. And shout out to everybody in the chat today, all the mods. Tyra, thank you for being here. Linda Gamble, thank you for being here. Belle Wilson, as well as KBR. Thank y'all for modding for me. Thank you for all the content creators that joined this chat this morning as well. And thank you so much to all my Caramelians as well, too. Okay, you guys have a great hump day. I will see you guys later on today for our pop-in. You guys be blessed and be safe today. And until next time, don't forget to like the video as well. Please like the video. Please like the video, and also subscribe to this channel so you will be privy to more videos to come. All right, love you guys down. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.